Hello, Mr Barton here, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can adopt a scheme of work that's been created by one of your colleagues. Now obviously for this to happen your colleague will have actually had to have created the scheme of work, but you'll see previous videos for how you can do that. But imagine one of your colleagues in the maths department says, hey, I've just built a scheme of work, I've shared it with you, why don't you adopt it for your class? That's what this video is all about. So, what you need to do first is you need to log yourself in. So just go to diagnosticquestions.com, click sign in, type in your username and password as usual, and then fingers crossed you're in. Now next thing you need to navigate yourself to the scheme of work page, and to do that you go to the top left, and this is the way to navigate you around the entire Diagnostic Questions website, and you click on scheme of work. Now, if this is the first time you've logged in, you'll be met with this tragic blank page, and you're thinking, where the flipping heck's this scheme that somebody's supposed to have shared with me? Well, if you click on this plus button, you'll get access to all the schemes, so all the default ones by AQA, OCR and EdExcel, and right down at the bottom, brilliant news, there's old Dumbledore, your head of department, who shared a foundation scheme of work with you. So if you click plus, and click done, then you actually adopt that scheme of work, and there it is in all its glory. But here's the key thing, you have complete flexibility to change that scheme. So the first thing I'd advise you to do is click on the pencil tool, and let's take a little bit of ownership over it. Call it your name, so in this case Miss M. And then you can do whatever you like. Now I mentioned in the previous video that the advantage of this is you may not want to take 2 weeks on rounding, you may want to take 3 weeks or 1 week and so on. So you can actually move topics around, change the length of topics, whatever you want. Now if you're thinking, God, what's all this wizardry he's doing here? How's he doing all this? Just have a look at the previous videos in this series and you'll see how to move topics around, change orders and so on. But crucially, you've got complete control over this scheme of work now, so that when you come to assign it to your students, it is exactly how you want it to be. Now when you're ready, you just click back like I did then, and then you click on the little tick button and you find your class, whatever it may be. Who might it be? Hufflepuff or Slytherin or Gryffindor or whoever it is, whichever class you're assigned to, click on that and then you assign that scheme of work to your students. And just get all your colleagues to do that, and then everyone will have the scheme of work and they'll be able to adapt it however they want. Hope that was useful, and I hope that made sense.